Swans senior coach John Longmire joins us for this week's Centrum Team Selection. We're back, John. Footy's back at the SCG. Looking forward to getting back into it?
Yeah, can't wait. It's great to be back here and really enjoying it, and hopefully there's a big crowd come along and watch a game between two teams that have been in reasonable form.
To the team, I understand there's two changes for the side that will take on Richmond.
Yes, there is. Coming into the team is Tommy Derricks and Zach Jones, and going out of the team this week is Mike Pike. He's had a sore knee and he's had it for a couple of weeks, so he's missing this week. And the other one is Daniel Robinson, who's been omitted.
Tommy Derricks and Zach Jones obviously returning back to the senior side. Reward for good form shown in the NEAFL?
Yeah, they've been very consistent over the whole first half of the season in their reserves. They've had pre-seasons where they've been able to build on some of the things they need to work on over the summer, and they've been doing that in their reserves and been pretty consistent. So they both deserve a go, and they've been, the senior players in particular, are really confident to have them in the team.
Zach Jones' role, now we know Tom Derricks, what role he'll play, but Zach Jones, obviously a backman, but can we see him go through the midfield at some stage?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's been playing a number of different roles in our reserves, like the senior players, adding more flexibility to their games and being able to play a number of different roles. He's been doing that in our reserves for the first half of the season. He can play back, he's also played midfield, and he can go forward as well. He's a competitor, he's a good decision maker and good ball user, and we saw last year before he got injured that he's actually he's able to stand up pretty well at senior level, so we're looking forward to getting him back in the team. Friday
night at the SCG, as I mentioned, we played Richmond, who were in some good form prior in the last few weeks, in the last month. What can we expect from them? A lot was talked about their tall forwards. What other areas are we focusing on?
Oh, look, they've had a very consistent 6 weeks now. They went down last week to West Coast, but West Coast have sitting second on the ladder, so their form's been outstanding. And the week before that, obviously against Fremantle, they went over to Perth and played a very good game over there. So we know that their best is as good as any team in the competition, and they come over with real confidence. They take great confidence. They've been on the record of saying that from last year's win against us up here. So they come with great confidence to Sydney, and I'm sure they're basing their confidence on also the type of form they've been in this season. So we know the job's ahead of us. They're good players, are in good form, but it's our job now to make sure that we play to our strengths as well.